everyone. Welcome back to An Accidental Retiree. I'm Tammy E. And today I am going to be going through something a little different. Now, before 2020, I used to get Swarovski crystals, and I used to make light catchers. And then one of my favorite head pins was one by Swarovski, where they had a little crystal on the end of it. Well, around 2020, they decided to stop making beads, things for the beading world, and they just make crystals for commercial use. So I was going to do a project for some of the pink beads from Softflex recently. And so I went to Fire Mountain, where I've been ordering the Swarovski crystal head pins. They didn't have them. And then I realized, oh yeah, that's right, they quit making them. So then I went to eBay and I did find some. So I found some in actual intentional colors. They called them rhinestones, so I'm not sure if they're Swarovski. I do have the old ones somewhere in my stash, but I didn't want to go digging because I'm in the middle of this move where I'm trying to get something ready for my grandson to have his own room right now. He's sharing with his mom, and he will have his own room to play in and to live in, to sleep in, all that kind of stuff. And so I'm working in converting my office to taking my office into, like my desk part into our dining room. So I'll have an office kind of area upstairs, and then we're going to make an actual studio room for my filming and so on, and writing and whatever needs and craft needs and stuff like that. Some of my crafting will be out in the garage too. So, I mean, there's, and I still use the kitchen table and stuff. So I kind of do it around the house, but I'll have specific areas for some of my stuff. Anyway, so, and then I have, my major beads are, stored upstairs too. So, I mean, it's just certain components of my jewelry making process I'll have out in the garage, which, some of it was, meant to be out there anyway. So, especially when I do metal work and that kind of thing. So, anyway, we're going to get things into those orders, and then, when he and his mom move into their own place, then again, I'll have my kind of craft room, and I can use an upstairs studio, and I'll be getting older then and all that kind of stuff. But, I still will have my downstairs studio to use too, so it'll be great. But in the process, I'm organizing stuff and moving in. I'm very methodical about things, so it's taking longer than when I would expect. And then like this last week, I had a cold. So, which I didn't get a video up and out as soon as possible. I've got a whole bunch of them half done, just need editing and stuff to get out to you. But I'm going to do this one first, and there are some reasons why some of them can't come out until after Valentine's Day or after I mail something. So it's a long story. But anyway, so that is what's going on. And I thought I would do this little Swarovski head pin video for you, so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go into this area here, and actually I don't think it's in this one. I opened up, I'll show you. This one was one that broke, and I use the one bin as a sorting bin, and we can use it for certain things, it'll have uses, but this one kind of broke. So anyway, was missing something that it wouldn't allow this part to be on top of it. So I use this one just as a singleton for like projects I'm just working on right now. And anyway, they're just different things. I could actually use that as a little, I just thought of something. I can use this as a beading thing too for my lap. Just never thought of it, but I can. I'll be able to convert that. Anyway, so they're usually double-deckered, and so I'm going into my double-decker here, where I have these head pins. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see the head pins. Anyway, I found a bunch on eBay, and I'm going to show you, and they're different sizes. I'm going to see if this one, they're silver toned, which I think these are. I don't know if you can see, yeah, they're silver toned. And they came in specific colors, so I, right away have a bunch of them where the other things were multicolored and you only got a few of everything. So this is nice because I definitely will have things for pairs of earrings, but I'll use them kind of sparingly. Some of them are going to be for me, but some of them I will have. I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to try to get it so you can see. Little kind of crystal-y things. So, and I'm going to turn the light on. It's getting dark. It's like twilight time right now, or sunset. So I'm going to turn on a light so I can tell you. This is sort of a purpley pinky one. I don't know if you can see it. It's almost clear. But in the light, it's more of a purpley pink. Okay, I'll just double check that. Yeah, it even might be, yeah, it's kind of a purpley pink, but it looks, it's not showing up very purple in this particular, on film. But anyway, those were silver toned. And then I found them on eBay. And so, there may be some more there. But that's where you can find them if they are out there. I think other people thought of it before I did because they're beating more regularly. But, then again, if someone passes on and they had a beading stash, it's probably good for you to know. These are green, or kind of a peridot color. Yeah, this one you can kind of see that. Actually, they're more of a, some of them were supposed to be kind of a teal color, but I don't know if I got those. These are green peridot. Okay. Excuse me. So, but those are kind of short. I like them a little longer than that. And it's kind of funny because they varied. They're a little different in size, but they will do the trick just fine. And I'm going to save this one. I'll do this one next. These are longer. I actually have two ready to go because these are the pink ones, and they're kind of what got me started with this. And they're in brass, not gold toned. So they actually say brass. And these I actually they were a little, I needed to polish them up a little. These aren't polished, but the ones that I used, I polished up a little bit. I'll put this, these are pink. You can see that rosy tone. And they're a little longer, but they have that brass or golden color to them. So, which sometimes I want. And I'm going to put that in this one. I have these bags around that I decided I would put them in to keep them nice. But I'm keeping these with some projects that I planned, and because these are kind of things for me, and or for, they're just not things that I'm going to, I want to save the other ones I have for my shop eventually, or something, a special project. These are just fun projects that I have over here. Okay, and these are like, again, a brass tone, a little shorter than those other ones that I just showed you in pink. And I managed to get different colors. They had a few other colors there. I didn't get everything that was there, because these are rather pricey once you, add them up. But These are kind of a sapphire blue. They're a little shorter. So they're going to be very small dangles, or just, you know, a part of a component to maybe like a focal point on a necklace. So those are on the shorter side, so they wouldn't be very big dangles. And these also are on the shorter side, and they are sort of they're a blue, but they're, now I was sure I had some clear ones somewhere, but I have a feeling I have more, but I misplaced them temporarily, and I'll find them. But these are kind of on a blue side too, but they're more of a teal blue. But they're very pretty. And again, a little shorter. So I have those. And I was sure I had another set when I couldn't seem to find them today when I went through, but I'm sure they'll turn up if there's more at some point in time, and I will be very tickled. But anyway, those are my head pins that I got on eBay, and that's something for you to realize, that if something is kind of out of stock or hard to find, you may be able to find things on eBay. So it's kind of my last go-to place, and sometimes I find those really oddball things out there. Anyway, that's all I have for today, and you will have more coming your way in February. I'm still working on my series where it's going to be murder mysteries and other things, and I have been doing lots of good background work that I have some things planned out and I'm excited about, but I'm going to have to, you know, it's going to take a long time before I get them up, because I love what I have planned, but it's just going to take time to get it together. And then once I get rolling, it'll get rolling. So I have a lot of this kind of video for right now that I'm putting together, and I will continue to do that because I don't want this to be too much of a Debbie Downer channel. I do want it to remain a little bit of a fun channel. And I have a celebration coming up because we are over 200 members, and I am so happy about that. And so every time I have like a new landmark, like 100, I have to do something. And my daughter said, what if you ever have 1 million? You're going to have something really planned. I said, if I ever have 1 million, I'm sure I'll have something wonderful planned. Because maybe then I'll have income that I can do something really wonderful, but we'll see. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Right now, I'm just celebrating at every milestone that I can and enjoying the journey. And that's what we all should do, is enjoy our journey and where we are right now. And that's something I hope that you get from my channel. Anyway, bye for right now, and God bless, and we will see you soon.